Greetings to all my patriotic Ambazonians. Today na the 6th of July 2024, and the reason why I dey make this video today na to shame the Ambazonian leadership them, to make them understand say if the enemy fit comot do a 28-minute presentation, they use our leaders their own words against them, they coach them, they tell them say they be shit no wipe lass dem.
The shit no wipe lass dem.
Then they listen to all these audios them, still find place, she don't quiet. Then our enemy still go ahead. He give them advice, say the reason why it is succeed for the jam Ambazonian leadership, they ahead them, where they make them, they push them for go the kill their people them for ground zero. Now because of the infighting where them they do, and now because of the disunity where they don't deny for come together, he openly can advise them. There we na the weak point where means say if we not come together, we not go succeed for winning. But as we no one come together, now way they use the advantage for the jam when I head them. One man be against the other person. And where we not the fight na ye. Instead for the fight na ye, we not go fight now with our own person, with our own brothers them. We not the kill with our own people them. The put with our own people them for ground zero. People they wanna say we not want liberate them, we not want free them. We not the instead put them under hot conditions the way that they look winner now, the vex with winner, that they reject winner. It proves that we no get feelings for our own people them. That thing touch me. I say, may I come make my people them for ground zero. Make they understand say truly now time for we for the first these leaders them. If at all you be a surrogate, if at all you be a follower for any of these leader them, now time for you for stand up, make them know say we not like as they divide themselves, they fight each other. They make and the enemy they use infighting, they fight them, they kill them. We suppose they fight now our enemy, not fighting ourselves. And after I don't do this presentation, 28-minute presentation where I go play a moon and listen am, some senior congress them decide for react. They come out and talk. If truly our leaders and no one come together, it means they don't prove say they be very wicked and they no one truly take people them restore their sovereignty so that all man will be free. But instead they accuse one another, say now you know they do well, now you they spoil this struggle, now you they do this kind of thing. And with them, they themselves they no fit try or talk say no, my brother, make we work together, make we build one body. We go the talk for we, they represent we for the international communities them. The international communities they don't know who they fit talk to. They just know say this person now one person where they ever over talk about Ambazonian, about their freedom. They know see this other person too. But who among all them fit make a decision on behalf of all man? Who among them? Now for they shame plenty. Who among winner leaders them fit stand talk on behalf of the whole Ambazonian people them? Who among winner? Now for the way me are the shame winner.
Me are the shame winner.
So now high time when I start embrace each other them. Ambazonian people them know say when I don't fall their hand, when I don't do a lot of things them way truly then go choose for prefer na the enemy for stand with them rather than winner. But they still get that faith, say they want to be free, they want to be a first class citizen. And the opportunity that for winner for still can reconcile with them. Tell them say una be sorry for all these things we una don't do towards one another and una be willing for change. Make una can tell the people them. Una go get their support. This one no be lie. If the enemy fit come out the advice una, the tell una say, see the reason why I dey succeed for the jam una hate them, make una dey kill una own people them. He can openly tell una, and una see find place she don't quiet. Then when it proves that una be wicked people them, I go play the presentation, the 28-minute presentation where this enemy use our own leaders, their own words against them. They coach them, say they be shit no wipe lass dem. They see find place she don't them quiet. With me, I be believe say by now, it go open their eye then. It go make them know say, the enemy really know our weak point. Oh. Maybe we come together so that we go feel succeed for Kiki out of our land. But yet, una still she don't say una no go come together. Una prefer una for the push for people that mean that they die. I did do this video so that my people there for ground zero make them know. Say truly, some of these leaders them they don't like we. Some don't openly can talk say the unity no go work. And I go bring their talk them. Can't play a moon a year as them said they talk them. The unity no go work. Whether na surrogate can stand on the behalf of the own group leader or can talk say the unity no go work. At least it proof if a surrogate he can talk something then a leader should don't quiet. It shows say that the leader himself don't talk before the surrogate get the mind or can tell Ambazonian people them. So I go play the audio as usual. Ambazonian people when I go listen them. I remain when I host Bazonia Bazozo. And as I promise, I go always bring winner valuable stories. We go make winner open winner eyes. May we not be moved by the words of some of these leaders them. If they truly like we, after this video, where I go share them for them, and we winner too, I go help me share them for them. Then me they start do the right thing so that all we go free from the hands of the enemy. We don't can expose itself. There with the truth say that now the only way we do for succeed, for winning, for come together, work together. So if now your first time for the watch me and you never subscribe, I go beg make you subscribe so that next time when I go come up, I go bring with another shocking news, another shocking story, because now only them go the talk, I go the hear. Then when I hear, it shock my heart. I will carry on to and talk say Ambazonia people, when I hear am too, I will come back, make we start the listing these audios them together and we hear the reaction of one of our senior congress too. Thank you very much.
Bazonia.
We can never be intimidated by the police. So they're not government.
Them kill our mama, them kill our grandma, them open and scatter the brain of our genius sister. Them rape many ladies and many other ladies, them run away. Them slaughtered and hung in the Brazil, right in the presence of our people. Them kill many people and many other people, them run away. Every day na bang bang. Ambazonians define way to survive.
Boy, who's on a pardon day? Them two don't run. I said when I run the camp this side so when I master them go them for bush.
They don't go for their own side. The only man to come out is running. Whether they don't catch them or they don't do it, we don't know. It's just they run their own.
So where when I became go now, I will as you can see, children, mothers, pregnant women, they are among them. Run.
Today, number 25 day for June 2024, and in the past few days, all man they scream Ayabacho name because of this policy for change the taxi color from yellow to blue and white inside Bamenda. But the truth, the reality, now say Ayabacho no first even know who started this idea. Now me, I come up with this idea and this policy for change the color for taxi inside Bamenda. Ayabacho go explain more. Wanna listen?
First, I want to put the facts straight. I also learned, like most of you, of this ban. It was announced, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Who makes these decisions in our land without even letting me know? And so the forces in Mezam had met and made this decision. And I basically told them, listen, you don't make these monumental decisions without consulting with my office. And I moved into the stage of understanding it, and I provided clarity because there is yellow in the flag of La Republique. Then the taxi color of yellow might be synonymous to that. So I had to provide some clarity to our forces. And I provided advice. One of the things I stated, and I've said this to the AGOVC, once the decision is out, I am not going to reverse the decision. Let me be absolutely clear. I will not reverse the decision. One of the things I will not do is to undermine a decision with good intent. A taxi can be painted white, it can be painted blue. You can also paint blue and white. It's an act of resistance.
So Ayabacho don't confess for una. So he don't even know who come up with this idea, because it talks after they don't publish the idea and the policy, he learn just like other people, they learn about this policy. And then they ask them, say, what? Now, who they come up with these kind of ideas the way they not even pass through your office, where they not even consult you? So now the truth that Ayabacho not even get any idea about this policy until after it was published and announced by the Ambazonian terrorists on the ground. I will give you more analysis then, but before I continue, I want to bring in Martin Tumasang, make it can corroborate what way Ayabacho they talk. He will explain for now the genesis and the beginning of this whole concept for change the taxi colorism. Una listen.
Comrade Chris, before I get into the thing, it's better to just give you a background of this taxi issue. Some time ago, I had a phone call from Amber Newsline. He said fighters have had a meeting. They contacted him that he should announce the ban of taxis from 1st of June. So I asked that this thing you are asking like this is, we are talking like this. These guys in diaspora, if it is coming from the ground, they will think that it is a policy decision. Their powers are being usurped. Fighters are going now independent, and they will fight it tooth and nail. I asked that, should I take the policy, tell Chris Anu to announce it so that it should be as if it's coming from diaspora to try to cool down the resistance? He said no. If I give it to Chris Anu, Sako people will fight tooth and nail. So it's better it should, the fighters are the one who decided it. Let them be the ones to do it. So I asked that, does Ayaba know about it? Because Ayaba too is very active in Mezam. He says, no. He's not yet told Ayaba that if you bring ADF near this thing, everybody will take their fight on ADF and put it on this thing. Your monologue there talking about this ADF, this thing had nothing to do with ADF. Ayaba was only told at the end, and he kind of, I think, endorsed it. He knew nothing about this. Ayaba, first of all, these guys who are breaking taxis, the ban starts on 1st of July. So you have some rogue guy drinks his beer and doing whatever he's doing. It's not even part of the policy. It's not even ADF. We know what ADF is doing in Mezam. This taxi thing had nothing to do with them. That's just the background. I'm giving you the background because I was there from the beginning. They contacted me to get my opinion on this thing, and I was saying that this thing coming from the ground, it would turn into a power play, and it has turned into a power play. I said they will use the suffering of our people like every black legs is using and everybody to fight this policy. If you see, everybody's talking about the suffering of our people. People who want to make omelets without breaking eggs, that is what they are trying to do. But let's go back now to the history. Every policy which has come from elsewhere, whether good or bad.
Comrade, hold on with the policy. Let's not talk policy first. Let's talk about the idea itself. Let the people change their taxi colors from yellow to white. Let's talk about that. Is that a good idea?
The idea is, please, the idea is the policy.
So when I don't hear Martin Tumasang explain for how they don't even want Ayabacho or ADF to get anything for do with this policy. Because if the BCM said this policy come out from the ground, the ones that in the diaspora they go fight against, and also because of their own infighting, their own mistrust, and their own disunity, it make them easier for we now for penetrate them and for manipulate all of them. But now John Baakuru will explain even more. When I listen,
I don't talk for this platform plenty times. Say, La République du Cameroun, they ever operate in plain sight. They need the height. They get one strategy. They never ever change them. They continue to use the same strategy. The frustrating thing for here, now we decide for the same manipulations year in, year out. Every day, they use the same manipulation for take them face with. And we still end up, they fall for the same trap with the center. For 60 years, we're supposed to don't learn sense. For 42, getting to 43 years of Paul Biya, we're supposed to don't learn sense.
When I hear John Baakuru be right, we don't get two strategies then. We dey here for destroy Ambazonian terrorism by any means necessary. And we don't tell them exactly which way we need for Duam, and then we go ahead for Duam, and every single time we still succeed. What does that tell you? It explains for now how stupid, how gullible, how inept and how disunited these bunch of idiots, where they call themselves Ambazonians, they be, would they use the same trick, the same strategy over and over and over against them, and every single time it work. Every single time it work, we they manipulate them and we they play them like tabala. But for continue, I want now make una listen to where Chris Anu go talk about Ayabacho and this policy for taxi colors. Una listen.
Drivers and civilians alike must resist any attempts by the ADF to bully them or force them to this senseless change. Wherever these fighters appear and attempt to carry out such brutality, the people must stand together, report them or hand them over, offer them up for capture. Every civilian in Bamenda in particular must rise against anything ADF until they are entirely eradicated. The ADF's actions this week have only served to weaken our cause and inflict unnecessary suffering on innocent civilians, our own people. They will not be recognized as comrades in arms. They will be recognized as enemies. For now, they are enemies to the Ambazonian struggle, enemies to our peace, and enemies to the progress of the struggle. It has long been a well-known idea that the ADF and the AGOVC want to seek to project themselves as having some control over Bamenda. It may be a good idea. However, how about first and foremost expelling the invading La République du Cameroon soldiers before even contemplating such a claim? How about avoiding or protecting civilians, our own people, from that ego? Until they begin to fight La République du Cameroon and put the peace and the security of our own people first, all they do is mere vanity, empty bravado, and grandstanding. And that is my monologue for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
So when I don't hear, no be me I talk am. Chris Anu talk say the ADF it be now not the enemies that must be eliminated. This is the infighting, the mistrust where I talk about. It be so easy for manipulate these people them because they already get that disunity amongst them. Now, why it talk say they must eliminate the ADF? Why it not just go dialogue and negotiate with them? Why it not just pick a phone, a call, Ayabacho a number, they resolve this whole issue? Now, the same people in this way they talk say they need for dialogue and negotiate with Cameroon government, but they declare the ADF as their enemy, and the solution now for eliminate the ADF. So Cameroon government copy their examples, use their strategies, them eliminate Ambazonian terrorism, eliminate it. There are no two ways. Now, why that way they talk say we need to study our enemies, use their strategies against them. It no talk say me they go dialogue with Ayabacho. It talk say Ayabacho and the ADF now that must be eliminated. And me I tell we the Cameroon government and we the Anglophones them say Ambazonian terrorists are the enemies of Anglophones that must be eliminated. No dialogue, no negotiation. We must crush them like how Chris Anu Ebi talk against the ADF for 2020.
They will be crushed. This, what happened in Bui, should send a message to the ADF and the AGOVC that this interim government would no longer sit down to negotiate with you out there.
Now, I will play this Capo Dadeli a video. It will explain for now one or two things them. The first point, now how easy it be for we to manipulate them. Because themselves away the day for diaspora, they don't get control over the kingdom. And this point for this Capo Dadeli video, now also for make una understand say, because these people did not get control over the terrorists on the ground, why would you want to go and dialogue with them and negotiate with them in Canada, Switzerland, or whatever? Why? To achieve what? At the end of the day, Ayabacho no fit ask the ATF to drop their guns, and they drop them. All the terrorists where they in the bush today for 2024, they are fighting for survival. Now a kidnapping for ransom business. Now business where they do them. They don't get no cause, they don't get nothing for do with liberation or whatever. All of them. Maybe for 2020, 2018, they will get some command and control over the terrorism on the ground. But today, there is a total and complete disconnect between the diaspora and the terrorists where they carry the guns on the ground. And why do when I hear Martin Tumasang, he explain when I say this policy they come out now from the terrorism for Mezam. And they will go to extra length for make sure say make the diaspora get nothing or any input about this particular policy for taxi color change. And I'll go explain more my contribution. So make I play this Capo Daniele video when I listen.
All the political leaders them where they stand for push the diplomacy for Ambazonia, whether an activist, whether an organizations who need to know the truth of which way they happen. No faction, get any command and control over any soldier or any group for ground zero. All the groups then be owned personally by the general and for that group where they take the decision, how they take them. The leader, the way they for diaspora, they get not only influence to an extent, according to how that general allowed them for use them. Now a check with the gam. You get a person for diaspora where they talk for you, he give you that justification for carry out activity them. And the soldier them, they align with the leader them according to the leader, their character. If you've been a thief man, every thief soldier then they go align with you. If you've been an illiterate soldier, you go find person two way na illiterate. Or it depends on your person where you did for diaspora. If you get some man where you did for diaspora, where you know some soldier very personally, then trust you, then they align with you. How can we be able to push a political agenda that can lead to independence if we are organized in this manner?
Now in that Capo Danedo explain them, I don't even need to explain any further. They don't get command and control over the terrorists on the ground. It talk as person will be been at the so-called Deputy Defense Chief for the Ambazonian terrorist organization, ADF. He be being a spokesperson for the so-called EGOFC or whatever nonsense. So he be in the inner circle. And he tell one say they don't get control over the picking them on the ground. It also begs the question again once more, why then would you go to dialogue with Ayabacho, Chris Anusako, Tapang Ivo, or Capo Daniel and the rest? Why? To achieve what? The people they want to need for talk to, not the ones where they carry the guns in the bushes. If they know here, we'll kill them to them. That is the only solution. So the next question where you go ask me and say, but countryman, if now you come up with this idea, why na Ayabacho name all man the singer? Why Ayabacho they take ownership for this policy where he don't get anything to do with the policy? The answer is simple. Desperation. The whole of the so-called Ambazonian so-called movement or revolution is they in a very desperate position where we don't put them in because we don't totally defeat them. When I don't see in the past few months how we don't decimate the so-called mother base for ADF inside the Y for Ashong, Batibode for Guzang and all of those areas. Since 2024, we don't kill Ambazonia terrorists. We don't take away the leverage where Ayabacho be getting for free talk. So now, the few ones where they remain inside Batibo, they run. The day now they hang around for Mankonde, for Ntaturu, for back travelers, for all of those areas inside Mezam. And they need for survive, they need for chop, they need money. So they do now they're kidnapping for ransom business. Many of them, they high on drugs, now drug addicts them. So they don't even deny them, say they don't be part of the ADF anymore. And Ayabacho desperately need that leverage. It desperately need that endorsement, say it get forces on the ground. And because they don't kill the biggest person will be to give you that name, a fang big number, it desperately want for remain relevant. So now it could endorse anything where the Pekin they come up with in order for make that Pekin they now they also endorse it. So when Ayabacho be hear about this policy, it climb on top, take ownership of the policy now, so that anything will happen on the ground now, it would be like say it get forces on the ground, it get picking them on the ground where they listen to ye and he command them. Now empty noise, now desperate times, as Chris Ano ego explained.
Desperate moments require desperate measures, and we are truly desperate.
And now I know say una next question Egubina say, but countryman, how you be able for succeed for manipulate all of these people, them doctor this, doctor that? How was it possible? It was actually very easy. It be start since for April 2023.
This message now for the authorities inside Bamenda, and my people them are large, more this now. When I be talking at my own take, my own opinion, for we to eradicate Amber out of Bamenda, we need to ban Okada. I need to talk about that for my mom. I understand that statement. Many people they vex. So I say their enemy. That don't concern me.
When I remember that video, no, na April 2023, Dr. Countryman Jr. Oka Nasri Clovis, my spokesperson, if you come out there, he make a live broadcast calling for the banning of Okada circulation in the whole of Mezam, in the whole of Bamenda. At that time, we not be know which way we they work on, but we be understand. Say if they stop the circulation of Okada inside Bamenda, it go frustrate the Ambazonian terrorism business of kidnapping for ransom. And when we frustrate them, what they go try for do? They go try for ban taxi them as well, because they don't get the powers for force Okada made they circulate. Themselves where they ride Okada, they no go come out outside for ride Okada for the time where they don't ban Okada, say make it no worker. So the only thing where they fit do now for threaten taxi drivers them, cause commotion, punish the Anglophone civilians them in a desperate attempt for make the SDO a reverse the ban of Okada. So we understood that. Now why that would be the call for the ban of circulation of Okada, because it will reduce kidnapping for ransom, and it will stop Ambazonian terrorist atrocities them, and it will force them for do something stupid as usual.
Today we at the number second day inside the month of December 2023. I just want to talk due to the situation where it did on now for Bamenda, why the SDO of Mezam, where it don't finally ban the motorcycle, that is Okada circulation. I want to just use this opportunity to thank the SDO for Mezam for that fantastic job where it don't finally realize and it don't finally see the reality for say people like who don't cry, who don't advocate for that, who don't tell for all those things them say. The whole thing for save the life of our people. Now for ban the circulation of motorcycle, that is Okada. So I want just use due to
Daniel explainer for una say the so-called Ambazonians in the diaspora, they don't get command and control over the armed terrorists on the ground. All where them get them now a certain degree of influence. Guess what? I also have a very huge amount of influence over the Amber terrorists where they carry guns on the ground. Yes. So we went to work. For December 2023, after the SDO banned the circulation of Okada in certain parts of Mezam, we go for work. We started to inject the idea for the Amber terrorists, say, made them also ban the circulation of taxi them, because that's what we wanted them to do. Surprise, surprise, they no ban them. So what will happen, I say, they continue for the commit atrocities them. They continue for the do kidnapping for ransom around those times them way the SDO be allow Okada them for circulate town. So a few weeks ago, they go throw a grenade inside bar where people they be drink mimbo for they kill 1 or 2 people them, and then they injure dozens of other people that inside Bamenda. They force the SDO once again for hold a security meeting. At the end of the meeting, they decide to give a blanket ban all over Mezam, all over Bamenda 1, Bamenda 2, and 3 subdivisions. Them they ban Okada circulation between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. So that one now, it be been at the final straw. The Amber should know why blast them, they be need for react. But what could they do? They don't get any idea waiting for do them. Because they don't try them before for ban the circulation of taxi them, it don't really work well for them side, for their side. So now, in the meantime, we get the influence over the terrorists. So we get the ability for communicate with the armed terrorists where they carry guns on the ground. So what way we do now, we inject the idea for their head. Say may they change the taxi colors, because yellow na color for Cameroon flag. Say all man in the worker inside Bamenda they fly Cameroon flag, green, red, yellow. That yellow color na Cameroon flag. Oh man, even the amber then say they enter inside taxi where they fly Cameroon flag. So how una think say when they fight independence way, una no fit even waka inside una chief town where una know they carry Cameroon flag they work out. So I inject that idea in a subliminal way. Those beginning now they start to digest the idea, say no, this idea for a color is no fine because na Cameroon flag. Behold, to my greatest surprise, I swear to God, I don't even know say go work because we don't try for make I made a ban the circulation of taxi them through and through since December 2023. It no work. But by June, actually May 2024, behold, that idea is stick. Out of sheer desperation, out of frustration, say they don't fit do their kidnapping for ransom anymore. And because they don't try for ban taxi them before and they know they really work well for their side. So now they come up with this idea. Finally, now they take on that idea with me, I don't inject them for their ear in the background because we talk to them on Facebook, WhatsApp, social media. We talk to them. Now, Facebook country, any person will get internet connection, you fit influence the shit, no white blast them. They dull very badly. They're stupid picking them. Very dull. So we inject the idea for their head now, they buy the idea. Now, they don't want the diaspora to get involved in the idea because the whole point of that idea for taxi color change, now a stupid way where they think say, they go intimidate the population for Bamenda, frustrate people their lives, and then now they go make an SDO go sorry the population because the population will run go complain for SDO, and then SDO go sorry them, and then it go uplift the ban for the Okada circulation. And when they uplift the ban for circulation of Okada, then it will give them now the green light for continue their criminal activity, kidnapping people for ransom. So that is the whole point, that is the whole idea, and that is how one individual sitting in my parlor with my short trouser, I manipulate all of these idiots, the way they call themselves doctor, this doctor, that doctor, this. Now they are knocking their heads about, are they here, are they laugh me? That is the true Ambazonian shit, no white blast terrorism. Now, wonder foolish international idiots. Now, people in this way, they talk, say they want to run a whole country. They want to be presidents of Anglophones. If one individual effortlessly using a phone and internet connection, I feel manipulate these idiots. Then imagine what way a sovereign state like the United Kingdom, like the United States, it could do. If this kind of thing compoops them, they be at the helm of a government or a country. Imagine, say, this kind of idiots, Ayabacho them, Chris Anu them, Capo Daniel them.
Taxi colors. I know everybody's screaming. Everybody is uncertain. There are others who are attacking. The weaver birds are on the top of trees and they are screaming. First, I want to put the facts.
Being a president or they lead a country, it would be a total, complete, and unmitigated disaster. So, going back to the point where I make this presentation, I say, don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Say you want to go for Canada or for Switzerland for good dialogue. They call themselves Mezam Unity Warriors because they don't want to bear the name ADF. They don't listen to Ayabacho anymore. So why you want to go talk to Ayabacho? You don't even get the powers for tell that Pekin and say me they drop their guns. You don't get that power. You don't get the leverage. You don't get the influence. Me, I get more influence over the Aba terrorists more than Ayabacho. That is a fact. And I don't demonstrate them for Una with this particular policy for change the color for taxi from yellow to blue and white. Now me, I manipulate them, inject the idea for their head, knock their heads around. They go run around, they make a fool of themselves, destroy people that taxi them, make stupid Facebook live videos them. This one come out cost this one come out cost the other one. I did that effortlessly. Effortlessly. Look at them now. Bunch of idiots. At the end of the day, when I need to understand, say, we need to just do these things them for see people that suffer. We did do them because we get an agenda. The agenda is simple. If I look at my logo, it talks about destroying Ambazonian terrorism. Everything where we did do them, it be in line with our goal for destroy Ambazonian terrorism. When we cause infighting amongst them, when we cause them for knock their heads around, when we cause mistrust and division amongst the Amba terrorists. We caused them for kill each other. We caused them for antagonize the population. The population turn against them. It could destroy Ambazonia terrorism quicker.
Taxi color change. We need the ask now. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. We don't say taxi color change, remain taxi color change. Nothing will distract me. Yes, we know this game where you do one player, we'll beat past that game. We'll beat past that game. When I come here, Ambazonians already beat this step, make the camera explain for them which they happen. As we don't put this taxi color ban way, it don't shut down Bamenda for the time when I don't see which they happen, when I don't see the game changing, when I don't see the tension and the shaking way there for ground.
So for summarize this presentation, when I don't hear from Martin Tumasang and Ayabacho Isasef Itok, say the ADF, you know, we get nothing for do with this taxi color change for Bamenda. When I don't also hear Christopher Anu talk, when I hear Clovis, Okana Seri talk, when I hear other people, them Capo Daniel and the rest, they don't give una their own input. It will be so easy for me, an individual, one person, for manipulate all of these idiots because they be divided, because they be incompetent and inept, because they've been a wonder foolish international idiots. And now, since they don't already go endorse the policy for change the color for taxi, it be now impossible for them for try for reverse them because they go carry shame. And now why that way they still string along with the policy, knowing fully well say all man it don't reject them. Just like how they become up with the idea for change the ID cards, they start cut people the ID card, this one too, it could die a natural death. But shame, it could do them for can't admit them, say, me, one person, I don't manipulate all of them and make a fool of them.
Lesson number one, Makonjipo, Dr. Weti. Listen, whether or not you accept, Makonjipo is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree.
Hello there, my great comrade in the struggle. My sisters, my brothers, ladies and gentlemen, this na the voice of Soldier Ant, and today na the 28th of June 2024. I don't come for here for make this audio for all my comrades. So please, when you listen to this, come at the bottom, don't digest. Please share them for all the other for us, for this liberation fight for our sovereignty. I don't they listen for a few audios and read a few write-ups for the past couple of weeks. And until recently, we comrade advocate share we that 28-minute audio from my country people, from Kunda Titus, where they make some revelation. He add together with other revelations where Capo Daniel Biron make a few weeks ago and recently, plus the voice note will be here from Comrade Akwanga, we become for give a rebuttal for the audio where Capo Daniel be make mention for inside. He can for come give your own part of the story. And now the reason why I don't come today for make this audio, I don't want make the new month come meet me I take una back to that. So I want to deal with that now. So please, I beg for una ears and for una keen listening. I want to use this opportunity. I want to thank my country people for that revelation we make them. Even though he sent out that audio for mock we, but at the same time, it helped we a lot. In my own opinion, it helped we a lot and make we take them seriously, do something about them. We will listen to Capo Daniel. Capo Daniel talk how things will be unfold. Tell me they will go for Canada. He talk about the letter where the president, Comrade Cho Ayaba, be write them. They talk to the one negotiations. They the question here about the letter. Then Comrade Akwanga come tell we meet with Capo Daniel. The way La Republic want play them, now he start put people then together. Now they go from one person to the other. They try for bring everybody together. They teach Capo Daniel how for negotiate. He reveal a lot of things for Capo Daniel. Then he confirms saying that from there, as Capo Daniel talk, they become friends. They not be enemies anymore. They understand each other. It will be confirmed what Capo Daniel talk in a way. We don't hear how my country people, Kunda Titus, come to talk how he sit for inside a living room with his short trouser, as he don't always do, come up with strategies for disrupt the revolution, for expose how we fight each other, for the expose how we not get no strategy, how we feel liberate our people. People, they look at me in a negative way, may not listen to, but may I look at me in a positive note. Anything where anybody talk, anything anybody say, I the first one for see something good in it before I start criticize. And I listen to that audio again and again. Kunda title zone repeat what we supposed for the see. It don't repeat what many of us don't talk in parts. Say when we continue for fight each other, we continue for be divided. We not go ever go anywhere. The more we be divided, we fall. The more we fail. Now, wait to wait that audio expose us to. I want to ask Comrade Beneza Derek Akwanga this question. Then when they be go for Switzerland, we be the talk say that thing where they meet for Switzerland, now La Republic strategy for slow us down, the figure kill many of these fighters for down. They'll not be listening. No nothing will happen. They don't go again now for Canada. They go the one play, they want to talk to them individually. He self-confess. Say now if you put the other groups together, they go like a team, like La Republic run. Why he not come back? After the second time trying, no say the only way we fit get something constructed together now when we come get a body. We will go like one speak like a nation. And they ask you, Comrade Derek Akwanga, since you come back, why you never put in your energy, your time? We don't know, say togetherness be important. You start help make we build capacity, get a body where it represent us. We speak for the nation, we speak in one voice. Now you confess and with your own voice, what we do for Canada for put us together. Why you not be say you first put us together? We'll get a polished team, we'll get a competent team. Good technocrat will never eliminate you. Will never eliminate you, Ayaba. Will never eliminate anybody. Why will I not come back, make we galvanize support, get a body, a constituted body where we speak for the people of Ambazonia. We speak for the people of the Republic of Southern Cameroons. So that we be respected. If you forget a body where they speak for we, represent we. This thing where Kunda titles talk say it plan them for disrupt we, for expose we, enough for happen. Look, you don't go plan something, we take them, they kill each other, ADF claim them, Ayaba claim them, they claim say that their policy. Look at where they take us now. Innocent people, they die for nothing. I don't think so will be stupid, Comrade Akwanga. I don't think so will be stupid, Comrade Ayaba. Will not be wicked. This one now wickedness. So una not sit down. One of una talk say, oh, this is not what I wanted. Una just feel the pain where our people that they go through. Una see the suffering, the loss of property. Una not feel realize say, we not feel go anywhere with this. One of una step forward, talks, okay, I don't relinquish my power. I don't relinquish support of just my own group. I want make we join hands together, get a body. We will come together, speak like a nation, so that we fit take some steps forward where they be important, steps forward when the relevant steps where they feel liberate we from where we dey. Dr. Professor Pierre Lumumba run beg una in person, not virtually. Where our country close, say make we come together, speak like a nation. It be more educated. It don't achieve so much more than una not listen. Dr. David Masanga for the Punchline TV. Invite una again for a sit down, say we will speak like a nation. So that people they feel join we liberate we. Una refuse because una only want to be relevant as individuals. That's not stupidity. Now wickedness on una part. And I want me everybody when they listen to this audio know the wickedness of this our people them from Sako to Chris Ano to Marianta to the one the way they did for inside Kundenge to Chayaba to Akwanga, with that they refuse. None of them never step for outside talk say, listen, make we come together like a nation. Then we come Sisiko Ayokta baby they out there. We come together like a nation, put pressure on La Republic, they release Aguabala and Nebafontaine. Why will not we do the same thing? Come together, get a body where represent we will speak like a nation, work like a nation. Take some strong step them forward. Up to now, we never realize say togetherness now for day our strength day. What would you wait for? Say miracle will come from heaven like a manna before we hear. If Dr. Professor Pure Lumumba with the achievement, with the voice around the world, come listen to we, analyze and talk, say we speak like a nation. It don't mean nothing for we. Dr. David Masanga, call we again for a TV station live for Punchline. May we come together and speak like a nation, don't mean nothing for we. When it go ever happen? So I did talk to una, all the boys who una sacrifice una life for nothing. Muna listen to this and prepare for take action whenever it be necessary. When this thing don't go down, it die. Make una know say now these people the way they stand like una leader, they refuse for bring we speak like a nation. They refuse for constitute a body where speak for the nation. We go also include them. Why they not feel one may will come together? Make una know that. No say that them they spoil the revolution, that they don't kill the revolution, and they go pay the ultimate price. My great comrades, my sisters and my brothers, ladies and gentlemen, I will say this authoritatively because even I don't listen to my voice, I don't always stand for unity. I don't always stand for a body coming together, an inclusive body where we speak for the nation, put down modalities, put down rules of engagement, how we function and how Ground Zero function. Make we move together like one bundle broom. Make we move together like a committed people them, so that the international community feel respect our voices. The first say we'll be serious about freeing our nation. They come to our rescue. We'll get a very simple fight. A very simple case. Now only we, these people they post like our leaders, now they didn't make them complicated. When I go for Nigeria, I go for other countries, young boys them in their 20s, they construct mansion, they get big businesses. And they declare that thing them for port with very few charges. Our nation be rotten for we with the worker pick trash for United States in the street, for United States in the street of UK, in the street of Belgium, all over for Europe. For take and go home. Now it's kind of country that way now only trash. When you take and go, you know they pay much custom duty. You take new things, you don't feel ship new motor because you get for pay more custom duty. Why would I want more go for that same trash country? That country receive now only trash. They feel only give out that trash. Why would I not feel listen to this cry, this call? We come together, come create a body where we represent, we speak for we, so that we feel work constructively. We will not be stupid. Not just greed from the money we will receive for inside individual groups. This is not wickedness. We don't want me all these young boys that perish like this. Muna can be president. Listen, my boys. When I say carry weapons to support this individual leader in the group, when I give now on head and when I go die for nothing. I want make una know say the United States and average citizens, they don't know anything about our struggle, our fight. The same thing for UK, the same thing for the entire Europe, the same thing for other countries. They don't know about the tens of thousands of people the way they don't die for our homeland. They don't know anything about the tens of homes where they don't raise down. Una did die for nothing. Because of who? Because of these groups and their leaders, they don't stifle the revolution. Make una stop fighting for them. Make una stop for the listen to the instructions because na only una go die, they no ever come die with una. Una did die for nothing. If we not get a body where they speak for this revolution, start engage with international community, they no go ever know about our struggle. I did tell una, make una go find out. I don't try them, I don't sample them. They will not know anything about the conflict where they for inside the Republic of Southern Cameroons, now called the Republic of Ambazonia. We waste our time screaming, destroying our careers, destroying our savings for nothing. Make una wake up. Make una wake up. Make una not carry no guns for any group that they deceive una. They know they do anything on their part for make the international community know about our fight. They only listen to us when we speak for the nation, not as groups. Comrade Akwanga, we don't go ahead and do negotiation for every platform. He don't tell una say, maybe get for bring put them together. Why not do that? Why we sit there for before negotiation? Well, I don't talk. May una judge for yourself. I sorry say the audio be so long. Please, una listen. Give me una ears, and please get the patience for sharing. Una remain blessed. Short live this revolution. May God bless una ears and bless una. Listen to me. Take action for the good of our nation. Bye for now, Comrade Soja Ann.